Hi, everyone. We're here today with Dr. Ashley Fernandez. And first of all, Dr. Fernandez, could you tell us what got you interested in Narcotics Anonymous?
I got interested in Narcotics Anonymous because part of our medical school curriculum at The Ohio State University was trying to teach medical students about how to manage opioid use disorder. I teach fourth year medical students who are on the verge of kind of becoming doctors, and I teach a required course, so I knew I would have all of their attention. Medical school does a decent job about teaching people about the biophysiology of addiction. I really wanted students to kind of reflect on and focus on the personal stories of individuals who have suffered from addiction. I said, you know what, I'm going to try to bring people from Central Ohio Narcotics Anonymous to my class to talk to my class, not about the medical aspect, but to talk about here's a human person in front of you that's going to tell you their story about addiction, what they suffered, and how they overcame it through Narcotics Anonymous. Called up the Narcotics Anonymous of Central Ohio, and I just pitched the idea. Literally within 30 minutes, I get a call from the PR guy from Central Ohio Narcotics Anonymous saying, we would love to do it, we would love to help you. And that was 2018, so it's 2022. This is our fourth year, where they have literally come every month and taught a cohort of students that is now over 1,000, well over 1,000 medical students. Some medical students actually even write it's the best thing they ever heard in medical school.
Can you say more about why you offer students the opportunity to go to two open NA meetings as part of meeting their course requirements?
Students have the option of going to two different Narcotics Anonymous visits, and we actually allowed them during COVID, of course, to do that virtually as well. They go to the Narcotics Anonymous visits, and then they write about it. So they have to reflect on how important this is within their own specialty. And they actually write about suffering and talking about some of the suffering that they witnessed through the stories and witnesses of the individuals that were at that meeting, which I think is a really important thing for medical students. So the course directors actually attended two different meetings, and those are the first time I'd ever been to Narcotics Anonymous visits, and they impacted me profoundly. They're things I'll never forget. When you go to a Narcotics Anonymous meeting and you're seeing this in person and you're witnessing what people have gone through, it's amazing how much the ideals of what a human community ought to be like. No money is exchanged. I mean, there's so many things to think about. Like when we talk about solidarity of the human community, what I loved about the visits that I had was that you're really witnessing it. And because everyone centers around this common experience they've had, they have no motivation except to help another person.
What would you suggest to other professionals in your field who are considering doing something similar at their colleges or universities?
So just do it. Okay, don't be afraid. Don't think about like, oh, there's so much curricular things we have to fit in. If you think this is important enough, you will find the time and the space to do it. Other professionals who are thinking about doing this, whether it's a 1 hour panel discussion, whether it's continuing education for nurses or pharmacists or other health professionals, but tell the story. Addiction is not biology, purely biology. It's a human story. And what you're missing and what you could really add is those stories. It will be worth every single second. It has been here at the Ohio State University College of Medicine. I think the students really appreciate what they're getting. It's something they're not going to get anywhere else.